कचहरी में ना ऐसे सरप्राइजेस अलाउड नहीं होते हैं, स्पेशली विटनेस परमिसिबल नहीं होते, सरप्राइज विटनेस अलाउड नहीं होते। तो आपके लिए एक सरप्राइज विटनेस हम यहाँ पर ला रहे हैं और ये विटनेस हमारे प्रोजेक्ट के बहुत ही करीब हैं, काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट हैं और ख़ास है इस केस के लिए। एनी गेसेस? You guessed it right. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you. One and only Ajay, Devgan. Seats, thank you.
Seat come
And Ajay sir is here only for some time, very short time with us, but would like to thank you. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया यहाँ पर आने के लिए. He's got prior commitments, but in spite of that, he's taken time out and he's joined us here. So thank you so much, Ajay sir, for joining us. He's here for a short time. And before we open the floor for media Q&A, and you know, especially let's talk about Kajol's character, which is Noyanika, is one that takes charge, decisions at home. एंड ये थोड़ा सा पर्सनल भी हो सकता है कि क्या काजोल असली जिंदगी में आपके घर पे सारे इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजंस के
बिल्कुल नहीं,
इंचार्ज
जवाब
हैं?
मैं दे देती हूँ, बिल्कुल नहीं।
आपकी शादी हो गई?
इसके बाद होगी भी नहीं, रहने दो।
tables have turned. Yeah, I'm aware.
हाँ, तो इस सवाल का जवाब आप भी दे सकते हैं, या जिसकी शादी हुई है सब दे सकते हैं।
Yeah,
और सवाल का जवाब एक ही होगा, सबका यूनानिमसली एक ही जवाब होगा।
We accept that and we've got the answer. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. मेरा आसन लाने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Few questions for Ajay sir. As I said, he has to leave early. Thank you. I'm blocking. Yeah. Ajay sir, आपसे जाना. First of all, congratulations the entire team. आपको भी. How did the collaboration with Disney Plus, Hotstar, Bani J Asia and ADF come together? We all would like to know.
Hello everybody. How did it start? I mean, with Disney Plus Hotstar, Gaurav, we've had a rapport and a relationship which goes back nearly 10 years, 8 to 10 years for sure. And we work together a lot also, and we've made shows together also, and films also together. So that's one thing. With Bani J also, this is not the first time I'm working, and we worked earlier and we're working in the future also. And when Deepak came and narrated me the idea, and it sounded great, so we thought, let's go ahead and do it, and things happened.
Well, wishing you the best. And you know, you've done many hats, and this one's one more of it. You know, you're the producer, one of the producers for the trial, Pyar, Kanun, and Dhoka. So how has that been? How's that journey been?
Well, like I said, that we've all worked together earlier, so it was very comfortable. I mean, we knew how the work ethics are, and so for me, I didn't have to do too much. I mean, they were handling, and Deepak was handling everything very well.
And you know, how was your experience working alongside Mrs. Kajol, and of course a crazy bunch of team, because I met them backstage and they're currently a powerhouse, a madhouse there. Yeah. I have to say, how was it, you know, playing this different role with this entire team?
As a producer, did you have actor troubles?
Basically, yes, he did. Lots.
Yeah, the actor troubles are only at home. Otherwise, it's a fabulous cast, fabulous actors, so it was lovely.
And you know, especially let's talk about Kajol's character, which is Noyanika, is one that takes charge, decisions at home. And ये थोड़ा सा पर्सनल भी हो सकता है कि क्या काजोल असली जिंदगी में आपके घर पे सारे इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजंस के
बिल्कुल नहीं,
इंचार्ज हैं?
जवाब मैं दे देती हूँ, बिल्कुल नहीं।
आपकी शादी हो गई?
इसके बाद होगी भी नहीं, रहने दो।
Tables have turned. Yeah, I'm aware.
हाँ, तो इस सवाल का जवाब आप भी दे सकते हैं, या जिसकी शादी हुई है सब दे सकते हैं।
Yeah,
और सवाल का जवाब एक ही होगा, सबका यूनानिमसली एक ही जवाब होगा।
We accept that and we've got the answer. But thank you so much. With that, let's have a huge round of applause for Ajay sir for joining us here this afternoon. And also, now that Ajay sir is here, I would request best moment for us to capture the moment, right? So I request all of you to please step forward, and all our photographer friends also waiting. Take photo card, and I request also Asim Hatangdi and Amir Ali to please join us on stage. Amir is not here, but wishing the best and thank you.
Asim's here.
Asim.
Can I take this thing off?
Ajay sir, thank you so much for joining us. Well, let's have a huge round of applause. Make some noise. Thank you. Thank you so much. A pleasure. Thank you.
Achha, now shift. I'll get comfortable.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Films. Yeah. No working?
It's ugly anyway.
Mike Wali Bali. May I help you? He was right when he said, "Ab Qatar mein ho." Now I know why.
Well, honestly, it was slam dunk for me because I have watched the original show and I loved it at that point of time. And that's where the discussion with Deepak actually came in. The character was amazing. The concept was fabulous. But I did have a question as to how it would be adapted in Hindi. And that's where Supan came in, and that's where the entire narration came in for the script. And for me, it really is about the script. It has to be about the script. And a script is never about, I will say this right now, that the script is never about only one character. It's always about everybody. So everybody's character in this series, in this, in the adaptation is absolutely, it's so well-rounded, so well-written, and I really, really loved the script. So yeah, my script is my king.
Yes, and you've done absolute justice like you always do with every character that you play, and we're looking forward to the series on the 14th of July. All the best. Supan, my questions for you. From what we've heard and read, the trial Pyar Kanoon Dhoka gives us a unique, Indian twist to the original series, as she also mentioned about the original series, and presents it in today's day and age, and how you've kept these nuances in mind, and what can the audience expect from the trial Pyar Kanoon Dhoka?
So the trial is not merely a legal drama. We in fact sat with the team of Hotstar and came up with the title, The Trial, away from the original, because it's trials of relationship, trials of marriage, trials of a person's journey. And Noinika's character, played by Kajol, or as she mentioned, the arcs of Sana or Shiva Chadda's character or Asim's character or Gaurav's character for that matter, we had the luxury of watching the entire seasons of the show. So we could take that and start pulling up arcs of those characters and give them more gravitas, number one. Number two, the show is also different because we don't have a jury system. And the cases need to represent what's happening in society today and make it more contemporary. And there is no Western gaze at the characters. So you see Noinika in an Indian avatar. The challenges that she would face as an Indian woman, as an Indian wife, an Indian mother, are very different, vastly different of how you would parent or be in a relationship. So
Even the way society looks at you.
Society looks at you, absolutely. So that led to making lots of creative decisions, in the writer's room, where we brought about those changes and gave it a completely fresh perspective and gaze.
So you have coined it, I would say, the several layers that will be unfolded. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And Deepak sir, my question coming to you is, we all know Kajol is a powerhouse of talent, that you've collaborated. It is a fact, We're in love with your work always. And that you've collaborated with, as well, past as well. And the trial, Pyar Kanoon Dhoka, marks her web series debut. Now, how was it diving into this space with her, and how was the working relationship there?
Well, actually, this is our second project. And when Good Wife came up for discussion internally as well, so it was very, very clear we weren't really seeing anybody but Kajol. Not just the fact that we were collaborating the second time, but the character really demanded somebody like Kajol to really bring this to life. So it was really easy, and that was the only discussion we had. And I remember this was really in the COVID times when we connected with her, so it wasn't really easy, and we got the discussion going. We started assembling the team and got this going. And not too many people may know, Kajol and I have also been classmates for many in our school days. So it was something that I feel that we should just go to Kajol and get this project started. And the next conversation was with Gaurav, who's been very, very supportive of projects that come from Banijay. So thank you, Gaurav.
Good to see school buddies have come a long way. And
You never told me that though.
That was kept for the press conference.
well, कचहरी में तो सब सच बोल रहे हैं अब. But Jishu, my questions to you and क्यों आपने ऐसा क्यों किया नौनिका के साथ ये जानना चाहते हैं. But on a serious note, your character is not one that is shown in a positive light. And was there ever a hesitation to play this role due to to that? And how did you ensure that this character was played with utmost sensitivity?
Yeah, the first day when I met Suparn, I remember because I haven't seen the Good Wife, so I knew the story. But when he narrated me the story, the trial, I just saw one thing in this character. There was a lot of layers in it, and as an actor, you would definitely jump into a character which has got so many layers, so that you can push your boundaries as an actor, and you can do different things. So that was the major thing which I looked into this character.
And we are also looking forward to those different layers that you just mentioned, the versatile actor that you are. So wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jishu. Thank you. Shiva ma'am, मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे है. आपने हमें आपके अलग-अलग किरदारों के साथ कभी हंसाया, कभी रुलाया है, but हमेशा ग्रिप करके रखा है, हमें पकड़ के रखा है. So how did the trial प्यार कानून धोखा come to you, and why did you choose this particular project?
Supan made a phone call.
That's simple.
And if anybody knows Supan, he'll be a hard one to say no to. He can be persuasive, though he didn't have to be, because so it was very simple. He called and it just sounded great. And the reason I said yes was because I got to wear a wig and contact lenses. So yeah, I said yeah.
We're all doing this film just because we're looking good.
Yeah.
And in real life too.
And I told her I love her. So yeah.
That's
how we started the call.
That always goes down well, yeah.
He's got a long queue there.
Yeah, we all a part
ये
of
अभी आए यही धोखा हो गया.
I love all of them.
हम उनके harem के part हैं, हम सब ये वाला part.
अभी तो कहाँ की कतार. But thank you so much. Thank you, Shivam. Thank you. And अगला सवाल जो है उनके लिए मैं सीधा ऐसे करूँगा. गौर से देखिए इस इंसान को. गौर से देखिए. Kubra said, a very dear friend, family, I would say. Good to see you here, and a private investigator this time. And I just hope you don't investigate my personal life, because you know a lot of things. Yeah, that have to be kept secret. But this role of yours seems very different from what we can see in the trailer. I know you personally, and most of them know you personally. कि you're that बेधड़क, बिंदास, जो मुंह में आया, जो मन में आया, बोल देती है, वैसे वाली लड़की. But your character is very different. There is more than she shows on the surface. And so, can you decode your character and tell us what your journey was like?
Thank you so much, Sachu. Well, I think playing Sana was an extension to who I am, because yes, I am very like bedhadak and very like bindas, and I say things. And I think when you have to go out there and solve a case and figure out what's missing, and you're finding those pieces of the missing puzzle, I think for me it was all that craziness and living on the edge. But I had like one concern through this entire show, and I would keep going to Super and saying, "Please, can I smile?"
She kept smiling.
And he's like, "You cannot smile. वो दूसरा show है, वो show
does
नहीं."
not smile. She's
You
got to be.
cannot smile. So yeah.
Also, listen, this has become too serious. We should laugh a bit, because this is not a set. Our set is very much fun. So we should have fun with it. Go for it. Go off script.
Go off script.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for broke. As Shivaji said, this is our harem, right? That's a fun. And today Gaurav is
Gaurav is also here.
The only one who's actually spoken the absolute truth is Gaurav here. Sorry.
No problem.
No, so I just feel like it's true. It's a little different from who I am as
It's
a person.
difficult also.
It's very difficult.
Comparing. It was very difficult for you. Tell us the trials and tribulations.
You used to keep burying your hand and asking me.
Her hand was broken.
My hand
was broken on the show, and she came. So Suparn has very intelligently, such an intelligent move on such an intelligent director. हाँ हर पूरे आधे 2-3-4 एपिसोड में सना's hand is just here. It's just here. It's just
I had
here.
broken my
फिर
hand.
sling निकाल के ऐसे खड़ी है. और कभी कभार लोग भूल जाते हैं सेट पे कि कौन सा हाथ बिगड़ा हुआ है, उसके ऊपर एक बड़ा क्रॉस रखना चाहिए ना कि इस हाथ को मत हाथ लगाओ ना. लेकिन सही बात है, आप कैसे पता चलेगा कि राइट हैंड है कि लेफ्ट हैंड है कि यू हैव टू गो फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट साइड या द राइट साइड पे. तो कभी कभार हंसी मजाक में हम लोगों ने 2-3 बार हेलो बोल दिया उसको. तो उस वक्त जो दर्द का एक्सप्रेशन था उसके फेस पे, आई थिंक दैट वाज वेरी रियल.
That is the real character of the show.
ये शो बहुत सीरियस है.
It's a very serious show. Yes.
Yeah.
And dramatic.
पर बचपन से उसके अंदर एक शहंशाह बसता है. So हमेशा.
अमित जी की कमी थी. We couldn't afford him. So.
But wishing you the best and super proud. Good to see you. Good to see you. Gaurav bhai.
Brother.
Gaurav bhai. The other Gaurav here on this set. So glad that not competing against me because.
अरे नहीं यार ऐसी कोई बात नहीं.
भाई
आपकी आवाज पहले एक बात बोल दूं मैं before you ask me a question. आपकी आवाज बहुत बुलंद है सर.
बहुत
मजा आ गया.
Thank you. One more to the club. No, but thank you so much. Thank you. Means a lot. मेरे stress levels अब थोड़े कम कर दिए ये बोल के आपने. But generally पूरे series में हमने देखा कि आपके stress levels बहुत हैं. So how was it being at loggerheads with Noynika and this healthy competition, the competitive spirit that your character has? Do you think that such kind of competition actually forces sometimes people to grow or helps?
Absolutely. I think we learn even from school, that we are competing with everyone, and it's always a healthy competition. Why? Because you are growing, and if you don't have a competition, then you're not motivated enough to do anything. You're not passionate enough to do anything. So it's great that we had a competition like her, especially for me, and I'm like an. नहीं तो अच्छा competition ना. हाँ तो नहीं अब हम दोनों तो पुशअप्स तो नहीं करेंगे ना, वो कंपटीशन नहीं है, वो प्रॉपर मतलब ऐसा. I'm sure you.
She's coming to a real character now.
I'm sure, but yes, I think अगर हम वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं कंपटीशन, तो कंपटीशन आई थिंक इम्पोर्टेंट है ताकि लोग आगे बढ़ें, ताकि लोग नई नई चीजें करें, ताकि एक्सपेरिमेंट करो, आगे बढ़ते रहें बस.
And good for audiences. Rates कम होते हैं.
Healthy competition is always good, isn't
Always
it?
good,
Yeah,
always
always good. But thank you and wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Seems my questions for you, and I want to know how is the working relationship on set like, since this is such a big ensemble, and why did you choose this project? Big and a crazy ensemble, I must say.
Actually, the craziness started with Suparn, because I remember the first time they were shooting bits of that weren't the show, and I was called in, and he wanted to meet me, and we were going to do some look trials and all that. And I had not met him, and I walked through the corridor, and he sees me, and he does the biggest Asim, as though he's known me for years and years. And he came and gave me a hug, and that kind of energy, trust me, is so contagious for an actor that the first time you're hugged by your director that way, and that energy kind of then percolates onto the set. And even my first day working with Kajol, it just felt very natural. And I remember she put me at ease when I didn't know how to approach and should we do lines, but she just came and said, "Do you want to rehearse? Let's just, And I think, honestly, for me as an actor, that's wonderful, someone of her stature. So, and then, unfortunately, I didn't have, my track doesn't run with Kubra and Gaurav and Shivaji, of course. So, Jishu, that man right there, again. Yeah, we had a lot of lot of things that
Okay, I just want to say, we basically, me, Kajol and Asim, we are backbenchers.
we were the backbenchers, and you will.
So we were the backbenchers and we did what we did.